Riders, welcome back to Peaks Peak. So you know, Cameron just got rid of his Subaru WRX, which kind of ended up being mostly a headache to own that car. And he's got into something that I think is a whole lot better. So today's video is gonna be about what I think is the most affordable performance you can get for under 10 grand. We live on some perfect roads for this. So guys, the 97 Boxster comes with a 2.5 liter flat six engine that just sounds mean. And that's one of the coolest things about it. Now, if you go up in years to a little bit newer models, they've got a 2.7, and then the S is what, a 3.2? I think it's something like that. I think it's a 3.2. So you can get decent performance out of it for a really affordable price. Now, it's not crazy fast like your Porsche 911s or GT3 RS or some of the supercars. Yeah, but you can get some great performance, and it's a mid-engine car. I mean, there's just some super cool things about this car that make it one of the great affordable performance cars. We're talking about a 26-year-old car that weighs 2,800 pounds. It's about 200 horsepower, 0 to 60 in the sixes. So it's not just lightning fast, but it's plenty fast enough that you can get up and go. And it corners like nobody's business. I mean, the thing drives like a dream. That's one of the greatest things about it, in my opinion. One of the things that I like about the Porsche is the fact that, you know, being a Porsche, a higher end car, most of them have been garage kept most of their life. They've been well maintained and taken care of. So they're not like your normal 26-year-old car. I mean,
not like a WRX or an SRT4 or a Cobalt SS where people get a hold of them and they live on the rev limiter and don't get oil changes. And
exactly, that's the huge difference that I'm noticing about this car already, is that, you know, engine wise it's good and dependable, and it sounds great. So, you know, it's a great option instead of one of those cars that's been already put through its paces and just wore out before you ever get your hands on it. Another great thing about this car is that there aren't many of them on the road around here, and so everybody that sees it thinks you have something special, a whole lot more than, you know, the 9 grand that he put in it. In fact, we had some folks stop the other day, and we've all kinds of people ask, how much is a car like that? Because they're thinking it's a lot more expensive than it really was. And the one guy said, oh, I would have thought it was at least in the 30s. So, you know, you're getting something that for its age and for the money that you spend on it looks a whole lot nicer. Another great thing that you're getting for the money is the braking system.
It's got 4 piston calipers on the front, I believe 2 pistons in the rear, maybe, I don't know. I haven't really scoped out the rears as much, but I mean, it'll stop from 100 in a hurry.
Hey, wait, how do you know that?
I don't.
I didn't figure you did. Are they drilled?
Yeah, they're drilled, they're not slotted, but
yeah. So I mean, just things that you would have to put extra money into to get on most cars, this comes standard with, because it's a Porsche. Now, I will say, it's not all fun and games and roses and dandelions, because
holds 9 1/4 quarts of expensive Liqui-Moly or Pentacin oil, 4.5 gallons of phosphate-free coolant, special .4 Pentacin brake fluid that you're supposed to change every 2 years, $50 a quart Pentacin power steering fluid.
And this car currently needs an alignment, and when he went to the alignment shop yesterday, what did they say?
He said, you didn't tell me that thing sat on the ground. I can't get that on my rack.
Now, I was a little bit disappointed in our local tire shop down in Greenup, because you would think they could put a little bit of effort into it and could have gotten it done, but they weren't interested. So we've got to find somebody that knows what they're doing so that they can put an alignment on it. Another thing that I love about the car is the fact that you've got quality interior. I mean, back in '97, this was state of the art, but Still, even today, this is nice quality interior, so you feel like you're driving a much more expensive car as well. And it has active aero. What kind of under $10,000 car can you get that puts the spoiler up when you're going over 70 miles an hour and puts it back down when you drop under 50? That to me is one of the coolest features that's on this car. So let's get this thing out on the road and put it through its paces just a little bit.
Top speed on this thing's 149 miles an hour.
Yeah, I believe it.
It's got brakes on it. This tire's gone.
So you may not have much inner tire left there. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video about the 97 Porsche Boxster. I really do think that it is a great value for the money. Whole lot of fun. Puts a big grin on my face, and a whole lot more dependable than that WRX he had. So, any closing thoughts?
I don't know.
Buy a Porsche. He said he calls it a...
Got the means.
He said he calls it a Porsche, and a Porsche, depending on how he's trying to portray himself.
If I want to sound like a hillbilly, I say Porsche. If I want to sound normal, I say Porsche. And if I want to sound pretentious, I say Porsche.
That's good stuff. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a good day.